Hello everybody, welcome back to He Is Coming Kingmaker Runs. We're going to go back to the compendium right here and check that... Hold on. No, we're just catching the bottom of those. I was like, are there hidden items down here? We haven't done the meat sword with the spiky chestnut or the stone stake. So I'm inclined to try and make that happen today. So we'll go play Kingmaker. I know this is the grilling skewer. And then I think this is the spiny chestnut. And where is the stone stake? It's there. So this is going to be a 1, 2, 6, which, checking my chart here. This is, where are we? Come on, come on, come on. 1, 2, 6, top right corner. We have not done that yet. So that'll be just fine. See if we can get cooking and also get some crowns. Right, early teleporter, early horse is very interesting to me. Let's do a little loop here. There's one of the components we are interested in finding. If we're going thorns, we might as well go thorns. Basic weapon, healing. If your health is not full, spend 1 speed to restore. So they got 8 extra health out of that. Gain armor equals a lost health at battle start. Doesn't really matter. Boots of the hero. So they just got no damage and some health sponging to deal with. So we're going to go a slightly long route around. Honestly, we'll do that until we have reason to not do that. We'll take more food as well. Somebody told me that on runs where we're doing multiple strikes going up against thorns, Lifeblood Helmet is a real important one to think about taking, and I can't agree more. Right, we'll leave all of that. There's a farm here, which means we can find food more easily if we want to, which is very interesting. So let's touch this. Then let's go look for a farmer. They are not around here. They could be over there. Well, we've touched this, right? So I'm going to go to this horse. Go to a cauldron. Wow. Okay. Let's do this with some of our food. There's another teleporter over there. There's a bunch of chests around here with no enemies, which is a lovely thing to have available to us. There's graves as well. We'll check this guy. Battle start, give the enemy 6 armor, gain 2 attack. While the enemy has armor, double your attack. I don't think we need those for this upcoming fight. That's probably the farmer right there. Nope. Okay. Shows what I know. Is there not a farmer in the middle of this farm? It could be here. I would love to find a golem at this moment. What is this one doing? Battle start. Gain 4 thorns, 5 health. Give me an attack. There's a wood chopper. It's not really what I'm looking for either. Gain 2 attack for each equipped jewelry item. Does that include itself? Because this says jewelry on it. I do not know. I think I'm going to take this and just do this fight while we're going to have loads more attack than them. So they're going to hit us for 1 and get some healing back, but we're going to hit them for 4. And it's not going to be a problem. Especially with our thorns. Alright, that opens up some inventory space for us. -5 is terrible, because we have no armor at the moment, is something to be careful of. Whenever you gain thorns, gain 1 attack instead, take 5 damage and gain 10 thorns. They got a bunch of shield and they're removing a bunch of purity. I love the idea of this, but we need a bunch of armor to make it work. Well, this is a bargaining tent, so we can come back to this anytime we want. We did not find a farmer among all of this farm, which is a damn shame. Is there a teleporting up here near where we are? Not really. There's another farm, though. There's a little armor. -3, we get a stone egg. Honestly, I need this health gain. Are we going to get rid of this right now? I think I am. Where are the farmers? Oh dear. Alright. I would like a horse, a golem, give me a point of armor, please. What I really need is a bonfire. There are bonfires near cauldrons. We could cook up a redwood roast, or we could combine spiny chestnuts. Take me to another cauldron. If we can find a bonfire while we're there, I'd be very happy about it. We get 1 health off of that combat, which is at least something. We just need... There's a bonfire up there. We're not going to get there tonight. But fights are giving us 1 HP now, which is at least something. What do you have to tell me about? Super Mega Golem is huge. Right, we will stay here for this bonfire. Also, a bonfire directly next to a teleporter is a great thing to get. There's our grilling skewer, finally. We have 3 oils on this, but I'm happy enough to give it up. Do I think I can get to that oil and back to this bonfire tonight? That way, I at least save myself a little bit of work. Okay. We came down to a cauldron down here. There's also a cauldron that we came to somewhere around here, was there not? Down there. There's bones over here. We are all the way up there. Right, I'm going to come down to here. I don't really want to see these 2 chests right now, but so be it. Cauldron is down. This had not the stuff I was thinking about. What does this do? Blackbriar Bow. Can't strike. Turn start. Gain thorns equal to your attack. 5. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So we're on a can't strike build. Show me something incredible. Battle start, give the enemy 1 stun for each equipped stone item. That'd be great to gain more strikes, or more thorns waiting for them to strike. Wounded, stun the enemy for 3 turns. -1 attack is interesting, because then we'll get 4, 8, 12 thorns for the 3 stuns. I feel inclined to do this. And then I think we're probably just going to take the fight. I need to get that belt that gives the enemy a second strike. That would be great for me right now. But also, 17 thorns is very big. Right, they need to take thorns twice before we die. I believe they will. Good. Can I get to that bonfire? Probably. Lovely. Okay, there was a super mega golem over the way, which we should definitely prioritize getting to. We don't do strikes, so that helmet is completely useless. Where was the super mega golem? Up there. Alright, let's come... No, we can go this way. Countdown, countdown. No, we're not doing that today. We did books yesterday. The only thing I would really think about doing is... I should definitely be checking if enemies have weapons that strike, because if they don't, we get a huge problem. Another grave. Another trading post. Whenever you lose armor, deal 1 damage. Whenever you deal non-weapon damage to the enemy, deal 1 additional damage. Deal 1 damage. Turn start. This item gains 2 damage. I'm gonna do that, I guess. I'm gonna go touch this teleporter. Yeah, I was just thinking there's that book that does damage. Oh god, bear now hurts a lot. Book that does damage every 4 turns. This guy. There's a world where if our enemies aren't striking us, this becomes one of the few ways to actually do damage, but I think it's just too slow anyway. So I think that point is moot. Take me to a golem, please. Probably on the border of Mega Fancy Golem Village. Do I want to combine some... It would be these guys. Would go 3 to 6, 6 to 12. Yeah, go on then. We need something to throw into Super Mega Golem in a second. There's another cauldron. Is there a teleport around here? Nothing super immediately obvious. They are faster than us, and right now I don't really care about speed as a stat. Gaining 4 attack would mean 4 thorns every turn. -1 more attack initially. There's like a balance there that I don't want to really deal with. Do I think something else is going to be better than Sword Talisman, given that it's 1 damage every time they attack us? Probably. Battle start. If you have 0 base armor, gain armor equal to current health. -2 attack. I don't think I want that. I want to heal. Besides, I have base armor. So we just have to get that gone because I want to heal. There is a fireplace right next to us, but we know there is this one that is... Oh, we used that fairy already. No, we hadn't used that fairy. I could have transformed that thing at this fairy. Damn. Okay, we can get to that in like 2 steps. So we have a couple moments here to just try and find something to fill up these gaps. There's the farmer. Give me another spiny chestnut. And then, do we have a cauldron next to a fire? I don't think we do. So it's going to be this to there, rest, and then see how these thorns go. Alright, that was a very big hit for them to deal with. Can we win? Because whenever the enemy loses acid to armor, gain that armor, they're giving us 2 armor every turn, and they're healing 1. 6 and 2. Down to 5. Okay. The stun was huge for us here. Really got us out of that terrible loop. Okay, I would like to get to a cauldron again. There's one beneath us. It's a bit of walking on untrodden ground, but we'll get some other stuff along the way. Oh, we really, really need rest after we get to this cauldron again. So that and that get cooked. We come back up to here. We do this. Exposed. Gain armor equal to base armor. Armor, armor, riptide explosions. Armor, 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 armor. Okay. I would like maybe more armor would be good in general. That is bad. I didn't realize I was walking towards ground that I'd already covered here as well. I could cook this cherry bomb with the meat. Just because it's here. That'll start, deal 1 damage 3 times. It's fine, I guess. Ages ago, there was a trading post that had something that I thought was interesting in it, and I can't remember what it was now, which is going to be a real treat for you guys for me to find it again. This. Take 5 damage, gain 10 thorns. Take 5 damage, gain 10 thorns. Feels like it would be pretty good. We should find a shop if we're sitting on 34 money. That's something we should endeavor to do. This is a petrified forest beneath us. Potion Man is not very good for me right now. When you regain thorns, gain 1 attack. No. Have countdowns. No. Exposed, gain 10 armor. Maybe. On hit, take 1 damage. Gain 3 health for each equipped wood item. No. We will take this, reroll. There's every chance we might change that. If we take the blacksmith's bond, we can get exposed a second time, which will then give us 10 armor again. So we'll go from 4 to 0 to 10 to 0 to 10, which is a lot. Deal 1 damage to the enemy, increase the damage of your next bomb that triggers by 3. So deal 4 damage to the enemy 3 times is also quite a lot. So I think I'm going to buy this instead of this, and buy this instead of that. Put that there, put that there. I had 2 of these, I could have combined them to make room, but here we are. If you have armor, restore 2 health. If you have armor, gain 1 additional armor. How long are we going to be without armor? Most of the time, I think. Battle start, if your health is full, gain 5 armor. I like that, but I don't really want to get rid of anything I have right now. I need at least some armor so that I can become exposed. Although this would give me 5 armor. Oh my god, it's the bramble belt. Gain 1 thorns and give the enemy 1 additional strike. That we almost certainly need. What would I get rid of for that? Is a fantastic question. How many thorns are we getting right now? I don't think we get these until after the enemy's first strike, because it's counter strike, turn, start, gain thorns equal to your attack. But this is 4, 8, 12, 24, 25. If they strike us twice, they're gonna die before they get exposed. So we should definitely take this. Do we take it instead of this and not worry about Blacksmith's Bond until later, or do we just get rid of Blacksmith's Bond because it's not as important as other things? At the start of your health is full, gain 5 armor. I don't think we need this right now, but I might come back for it. Okay, we definitely want to heal before the next fight. I would also like that thing that we were just looking at in a trading post. I would like this after this fight, almost certainly. Otherwise, yeah, I think I want to heal. There's a teleporter just down across here, so we should touch that so we have more fresh ground to explore at a moment's notice. Potion guys down there, don't care very much. Okay, there's a teleporter over here that's next to a bonfire somewhere. There it is. So I'm going to heal here. And hopefully this fight just whomps them. That's my hope. Okay. Because we exploded them a bit, the second strike is going to be after they get all their armor back, I think. No, it's just... just wrecks them in one, okay. We have most of our health, which is good. How's this guy doing? Can't strike. That's terrible. That is the worst thing we could ever see in the world. Okay, we need to pivot hard and fast with our weapon. And most of our other strategy, because if they can't strike, give the enemy 2 Riptide for each negative base attack you have. That'll start stun the enemy for 1 turn. If we can't strike, then... If they don't strike, we can't do damage with our thorns. We just can't. So, back over here somewhere. And it's going to take me a hot minute to figure out where we are in relation to it. There is a trading post with the other thorn weapon, I think. Oh god. Where are we? You? No, it's not you. Was it higher than you? This one? Nope. It's probably near here. There's a trading post or a trading tent, a bargaining tent. There it is. Whenever you would gain thorns, gain 1 attack instead. I think we have to pivot to that, like, ASAP. Which is not ideal, but it's better than just losing because we didn't try and pivot, you know? Okay, there was an oil just... Was there not an oil? Oh, there's an oil there. Alright, we have a full day. Just have to make the most of this day. that horse already. Is there any great reason to take one of these? Wounded, trigger a random battle start item. The explosives. All the thorns. Wounded, stun the enemy for 3 turns. 12 thorns. Gain 1 thorns, give the enemy 1 additional strike. We probably don't want that anymore. Oh no, the enemy doesn't strike, so this is just gain 1 attack. Gain 1 attack. Gain 10 armor when exposed, and those... You have exactly 1 item with exposed, it triggers 1 additional time. Okay, that could work. Wounded, re-trigger the last trigger wounded item. That's pretty good. 6 stun. Seems like a great time. So we have no other wounded. And also it says the last triggered wounded item, so as long as it's correctly placed, that's okay. What else are they even doing? A bunch of poison, they've got a bunch of armor, a bunch of regen. Battle start, the enemy loses 2 attack. We're going to get more back from our thorny stuff, but it's like... 1 attack, 2 attack, 3 attack, 4 attack, 5 attack, 6 attack. But all those items are basically doing very little else, which is tough. What I would really like to do is find an edge for this weapon. Because we haven't even seen many of those biomes today. Potion guy. We haven't really traveled very far at all today. Which is amazing for how much of the stuff that I wanted that I found. Is there a horse around? Did the Mega Golem. Not really. -2, -2. How are we not finding anywhere where there are weapons available? The first time each turn you gain thorns, restore that much health. We don't get thorns regularly or at all. Battle 1, spend 1 armor, gain 2 thorns. That's really good if we have a lot of armor, because we'll get thorns continuously, which will keep giving us attack stat, which seems worthwhile to me. This is going to give us 10 armor when we get exposed. We need to make sure we heal before the major end game. I can't believe we didn't see any anvils, honestly. This will do. I have no idea how this goes. I'm mad that we got hard countered by a non-striking thing at the end here. Five poison is very not fun. But that when we get wounded, he's going to have 6 stun. Not that he strikes. Oh, he doesn't strike. The stun doesn't matter. You could have changed that stuff out so long ago, you doofus. Alright, that very late game mistake is on me, but I don't think we were going to be able to hard pivot around any of that anyhow. For now, thank you ever so much for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe for more. See you in the next one. Cheers.